Why would we say that? Okay, should be live. Noise suppression should be up, so we should get less like background noise. Yep. Okay, cool. Yep, we're live. I just kind of want to hear this myself. Should be live. Noise suppression should be up, so we should get less background noise. Okay, cool. Got chat up. Hopefully it works. Oh, I probably should have tracked the quest. There we go. Navigate. And let's go over to Qioying Village. Bit of a hay fever day, but should be fine. Might be a bit of coughing, sneezing, whatnot going on. Oh, and yeah, we haven't really explored this area much, so we might get to do a bit of exploration while I'm around, especially when I see a Sealy in the distance. Yeah, I thought it was on top of that roof thing, but it's over here. Oh. Farm the tea while you're right here? Alright, I'll grab some as the Sealy takes me through it. Is this just public stuff that anyone's allowed to take? Alright, what is this? Is this like an important location? Ah, yes,
Things are going
that
a
issue.
little too.
I don't know, I feel like I'm just dumping it into random people's like artifacts. The Terrari doesn't want that, obviously. The heater is off piece. Alright. Actually, yeah. I can probably dump it into that. That looks like a good off piece. Alright. Cool.
Today.
Alright. Let's go down. Wait, dig? Wait. Oh. What is this? Doing a time trial or something randomly? Alright, sure.
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
I mean, we're exploring new areas, so it makes sense. There's something up here? Oh, there's a chest here. I forgot how many things actually spawn in the cities. Oh, let's go down to the quest location. Uncle Lowell, this batch still isn't any good. They're not fragrant enough when you dry them, and they get so dry and brittle that you can't even put them in the roller. Even the ones that survive the secondary process come out of the other end a complete disaster. Are you sure it isn't a problem with the machine? Are you sure you haven't forgotten how to operate it? What a thing to say! How could we dare to be so careless? With you looking over our shoulders. How could you indeed? Hiya! It's Grumpaloo! Jin, get back to work! And this respectable looking young man is... Oh, I thought that was Paimon. Aha, I'm the young master of the Fan Commerce Guild. I'm but one who comes to the aid of the oppressed in their moment of need. What the heck? And you even proclaim yourself a member of the Guhua clan? Ahem! This is the young master of the Fan Commerce Guild. He really likes reading wandering hero novels for fun. And, the landscape of Chenyu Vale is filled with a mysterious mystique. Must have gone into his head. This is my servant. It will suffice to call her Mini Pie. Yes, that's it. Call me Mini Pie. Oh, in that case, welcome. A guest like you is a rare treat indeed. We have been quite reliant on the assistance of the Commerce Guild for many a year. But as for what happened this year, I suspect you have already heard about it. What's wrong? You're looking pretty miserable. Did Jin mess up at work again? You old... mocking me again? My apologies to guests. Normally I would invite guests from afar to sample out new teas, but this year's batch... well, you know... No tea. Are you seriously going to let me, the No need to stand on ceremony, Chief Lore. We're here to help. Yeah, and the young master is very concerned about the tea leaves, so there's no need to be so tied up with formalities, Chief Lore. Very well then. To tell the truth, this batch of tea leaves is no good either. They can't be dried, and I can't tell if they were bad when they were picked, or if it's a problem with the machine in our workshop. Ha! How's that difficult? Why not just use some of the older leaves you have in stock, and see if the product you get from drying them is any different? If the product is normal, then you know it is a problem with the machine. Seriously, I've told you before. Forget it. As we have important guests present, then we'll give your method a try. Jin, do we have any fresh tea leaves remaining from older batches? There's some in the warehouse. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, good one. We've been talking tea here for a good while now, and you weren't listening to a single word, were you? Go fetch some of the older batches, and process it along with some of the newer stuff that Grandpa Lu brought using a machine. Don't you dare skip a single step. I'll be watching you. After a bit, Jin brings back 2 batches of freshly dried tea. How about this? I see our 2 guests are quite young. They might prefer snacks to tea tasting. Why not turn these 2 batches into tea cakes? The quality of each will be evident with a single taste. What do you think, old Luo? Agreed. We'll do just that. Jin, listen up. Take these 2 batches of tea leaves and make them into 2 different tea cakes. 1 cake from each batch. Don't you dare get even a single leaf mixed up. Yes, sir, Uncle Luo. You want me to mix them all into 1 cake? Oh, I can't even... Sorry for the long wait. We've both got tea cakes here. Let's try them one at a time, shall we? Well, how's the taste? The first one tasted a bit strange, but the second one was delicious. I agree. The tea cakes made from the tea we had in stock taste fine. Alright, you win. So according to you, the tea processing machinery is fine. In other words, the problem was the tea itself. The new batch of tea, it's just not as good as before. So the water and soil. But perhaps it's the cauldron that's the problem. It's old and in disrepair. We must have offended the Adeptus, causing the tea to deteriorate. No, it's the soil and the water. It's the elements that nourish the soil. Enough. Let's get that technician in charge of the tea cauldron in here first. It's that Fontanian. The one from the Fontaine Research Institute. What was it again? Oh.
Nose tablets.
Alright. Names are such a pain to pronounce. Jin! Go get her, would... Jin? Just where did that lazy loafer abscond to this time? That brainless nitwit? I was going to have him go to Yilong Wharf and search for a technician. Would you specifically need someone from Fontaine to fix it? About Yilong Wharf, I'm an honorary senior researcher from the Fontaine. I'm an honorary senior researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Oh, I never imagined the young master of the Fair and Commerce Guild to be so skilled. That makes it easy. Please, if you'd lend a hand. It's just an honorary title. Honorary! Is that so? Haha. Well, it still speaks to the abilities of the young master. Even the honors of foreign nations are not beyond reach. So you see, honored guests, I'm really sorry, but I need to trouble you to go to Yilong Wharf to find our technician, Miss Haute Moon Tanyi. It's more likely than not she's found herself a show there that she can't tear her eyes off. How could you possibly dare to ask our guest to do such a thing? Old Luo, you must understand me. Our honored guests already have business to attend to at Yilong Wharf, and it would just be passing along a message on their way. It's nothing, really. Is that so? Huh? Is that so? It would seem to be so. I'm truly sorry. Then, if you would, honoured guests, I'll leave it to you to accompany them. No? Thanks for your hard work. You scared old Luo so much, he was jumping at his own shadow. Ha ha ha. You mentioned earlier that you're here to investigate the water and soil, right? Best you head over to Yilong Wharf then. It isn't far from the headwaters, and there are ruins left by the Adepti along the way. So if you're looking for clues, there's your best bet. As for passing a message to Old Moon Tanyi, well, please lend a hand, would you? Give old Luo some peace of mind so he doesn't worry himself to death. Even Mini Pie can handle a thing so trivial. Hey, why are you still acting? The show's over. And what's with calling Paimon Mini Pie anyway? Anyway, just leave it to us. You can rest easy, Grandpa Lu. Such great kids you are, really great kids. Oh, right. I noticed that you two really enjoyed the tea cake. Why don't I teach you the recipe? Next time you buy some quality tea leaves, you'll be able to make some for yourselves. In any case, safe travels. Be careful on the mountain paths, and mind you, don't slip. Alrighty. Oh, we got a new recipe. That's cool. We can also claim half our commissions already. I really want to get whatever the thing is up there. Imagine we can't go into here, right? Oh, we can, but I also imagine that that's not where the thing is. It's probably on top of the building. Oh, there's a chest here.
I hope the others.
We don't have anyone that can easily just climb stuff on the team. Alright. Yeah, there it is. Get up here, jump over. And then I got it. Cool. That's not gonna annoy me. Oh. One of these things over here. On the way down the path. Okay, nice.
Now I just need to get my hands on the rest.
What's this? Huh? A golden carp! Seems quite similar to the adeptal energy that the Adeptus used, or something. Interesting. Oh. Up there? Yep, okay. Oh, there's treasure hoarders over here. Solve the puzzle. Alright.
Don't blink.
Alright. I do know how to solve this puzzle. Because I can grab that, I think. I just move it closer to the middle. Oh, or just walk into the middle, I guess. Wait, was that it? Yep, okay. Hey, David, Paimon, you two are indeed brilliant, as expected. Upon seeing my dissipated adeptal energy, you immediately understood the situation. Of course! We're super duper experienced adventurers, you know? Still, why didn't you say anything sooner? You didn't just forget, did you? About that. Should not the path of the adeptal die be full of challenges? 'Tis merely a test of your wisdom. It was you who brought us here. Speaking Speaking of which, just what's the problem with the water, soil and water you mentioned before? Grandpa Lu's also sure that this was behind the deteriorating quality of the tea leaves. Yes, you too have seen Qioying Village. Should the quality and quantity of the tea leaves continue to decline, so will the village, until finally, in the years to come, it degenerates back into what it was millennia before, a desolate mountain forest. Understand what you mean? That's kind of hard to wrap your brain around. Can bad tea really destroy Qioying Village? It is true. The Lord of Geo would not stand idly by as disaster befell. Were the sky to collapse, the Conqueror of Demons and other Adepti would do their utmost to support it. Should the waters under Yilong Wharf breach the dikes and flood Liyue Harbor, would aid the villages. But without tea, this stretch of mountains would, or Qioying Village rather, would lose its very reason to exist in human eyes. That makes sense. When you put it like that, Paimon understands. So, are you willing to help me correct the imbalance in the water and soil? Very well. Yes, that's excellent. Your willingness is commendable, and one is grateful to you both. Now back to business. When it comes to how to resolve the disharmony in the soil and water, one is indeed well aware of what to do. First, you must go up, against the currents, and seek the jade treasures thrown into the waters. In the end, we must perform the ancient rain jade rite once more, dispelling the Maya summer that has settled over the mountains and fields and into the rivers, and restoring the water veins and soil. Restoring. Okay, got it. But, how do we do the ritual? Adeptus fusion? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. As for the ritual, it's still a bit early for that. Well then, we'll see each other later. And she's gone. According to her, we need to go against the current. That just means upstream, right? Hey, that's the same direction as Yilong Wharf. Let's go! Now don't walk off and need the chest. Oh. Are we going to be attacked by those things, or are they going to help us?
I hope the others find some.
Should be a waypoint back here. Alright. Got that. Oh yeah, I'm just going to teleport to Yilong Wharf. Got the teleport point. Well, we're here, Yilong Wharf. Let's have a little stroll. Well, I think we found her already. Though I don't understand it in the least, I think it's still amazing. Just watching her stand there singing, or sing while walking around, or sing while sitting, and then sing while she lifts her hand and slowly lets it fall, all while ceaselessly singing. I really don't know what kind of magical powers that old lady has. Babbling, chanting, singing, reciting, and crying. I haven't got a clue what she's saying, but it's amazing. Little Mao, can you understand? That's just how the opera singing is. And with the fighting scenes later, there was that old dude who could do 88 flips and tricks, riveting stuff. Yeah, it's great. It's just a shame that I don't understand a thing. A whole bunch of people fighting and jumping all over the place, all super flashy and such. One-on-one, several all fighting each other, 5 or 6 taking turns. It's just almost addictive. Hello, we're looking for a technician from Fontaine. Chief Lu and Grandpa Lu said. What name did they give us again? Oatmoon Tanyi. Haha. Sounds like Grandpa Lu sent you alright. Just call me Watermontaigne. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. What? I'll have you know that I'm not. I'm the young master of the Fair and Commerce Guild. Alright, that's good enough acting. Be alright, drive along. Yep, our young master is. Wait, that's not right. He's David, and Paimon. Anyway, It was Grandpa Lou who sent us looking for you. Mr. Jedbit and Miss Paimon, hello. I'm Little Mao, a friend of mountains. Yes, that's what my name means. Hata Montaigne can be a bit hard to pronounce, so I asked Little Mao to just call me that. Really? That's quite the interesting pair. How'd you two meet? It was quite fortuitous. Last year, I went to the mountains in the south for a spell, and got lost in the fog. A huge beast the size of a cow 18 Louis was glaring at me, and I thought I was done for, but just then, a little kid suddenly shouted at me. I followed the sound through the mist, and got out, and was saved. Otherwise, I would have been eaten, just like that, and my family in Fontaine wouldn't even have been able to claim compensation on my account. I know it was more about what goes on in the mountains than the grown-ups. Is that so? You're amazing, Little Mao. Hata Montaigne, Grandpa Lou and Chief Luo are looking for you. Alright, got it. Be there in jiffy. All the shows here are just too good. I ended up watching several, one right after the other, and now my legs have fallen asleep. But I just can't understand a word. What sorts of stories are they telling? It's about how, way back when, a huge cub and a monster from the mountains fought. You kill me, I kill you story. In the end, everyone dies. That's a pretty concise summary. But don't talk about killing and dying so much, Little Mao. If you think about that kind of stuff too often, you might become the villain when you grow up. Since those in Qioying Village are waiting on me, it's time to go. See you all later. Let's go watch the shows here again when you're about to head back to Fontaine. And off she goes. Maybe he knows stuff about the water and the soil? Okay, now that we've solved the puzzle, we can get back to business. Little Mao, how about you? What are you two going to do? Huh? To be honest, I'm not quite sure how to explain it. The water and soil in Chenyu Vale are kinda out of whack, and we need to cure them for everything in Chenyu Vale to get better. I get it. Miss Paimon's trying to say that we need to restore nature. Hey, that's right! You're really amazing, Little Mao. You got it right way. Restoring nature, you say? Did someone talk to you about that? That's right. A friend who's always taken care of me told me. She wants to restore nature too. If we restore nature, everything will get better. Someone to help too. She also told me about you two. Oh, so you've seen her too? Huh? You mean my friend? Of course. Silly Miss Paimon. How could we be friends if I'd never seen her? Fair point. That makes things easier. Actually, we want to... Panorama this. We need to find the jade treasures in the water, and to do some rain jade. Right. But even though we've come a stream, we still haven't found any clues. Ah, I know. Come with me. I'll show you where to look. What? Is it really that easy? Little Mao, your friend wants to restore nature, right? Yeah, she's told me a lot, such as stories from before Qioying Village became Qioying Village, how the tea trees came to be, and more. She said that things will get worse and worse in Chenyu Vale if the natural order isn't restored. Okay, looks like we're on the same page then. Little Mao, you just said you knew where we could find leads, right? Yeah. I don't know if it'll help, but when you mentioned jade treasures and rain jade and stuff, I just thought of it. Come with me. Yep, let's go! Okay. Where are we heading off to now? That direction? Wait, I don't have a teleport waypoint. Might be closer just to teleport over here, because at least we're on land. Okay. I'm probably going a bit too far down to be able to hit that waypoint. Also, we can claim the rest of the commissions. Ooh. There is a spirit cart thing to grab as well. Oh, wait, we're gonna need this? No. Okay. Here, over here. Whoa, slow down! Watch your step. There's moss on the cliff and it's slippery. Do we need to put like this up on the thing or something? Is it going to go up? No, it's over there now. Maybe I just need to go up and down? And then like jump into the middle of the circle after lighting that one up? That could work. There we go. Okay.
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
Then down the cliff, I think. From the sounds of it. Yep. Here we go. Here we are! There's a cabin behind this waterfall. Try not to get soaked, or you might catch a cold. Eh? It's blocked off! Is it? How about you give that a digital energy code, traveler? How do I do that? Oh, wait. Okay. Break this. The rocks here seem a little loose. Be careful! Fence is loose, let's break them! Now this is what we call adventuring experience. Oh. And we're going up the waterfall. Oh. Yeah, you're amazing! Oh. Going way too high for him. Yeah, you're amazing, Mr. David. There we go. There's a little more water in here than before. Maybe I'll have to swim next time. Hopefully not. Ooh. What a huge claw marks and paw prints! Some huge wild beasts left them behind. Yeah, right? Huge, right? No. Okay. So you're just running on the spot waiting for us? Ooh, this is an interesting place. This is it! It's the clue I wanted to show you before, right here. What on Tavad is that? It's so covered in moss that Paimon can't make heads or tails of it. Eh? There wasn't any moss last time I came here. No need to worry, little Mal. It's so humid here that it's no wonder there's moss growing everywhere. There must be a way to clear it. Wait. I mean, can we not just like wash it off? Yeah, clean the mural. Oh wait, we use the adeptal energy? Oh, okay. Woohoo! Look, David, it's a scene. It's a scene of ancient people attending a festival and performing a ritual. Pretty different from the festivals we have today, huh? Although the grown-ups in the city and the village all say that the Lord of Geo was the first to arrive in Chenyu Vale, I've heard that the people in the picture actually got here even earlier than he did. People back then used to throw bits of magic jade into the river, and they'd float along until they sank to the bottom. They saw it as a way to guarantee good weather, prevent the river from flooding, and ensure that the soil would be fertile. Based on what we previously discussed, I'm guessing that Chenyu Vale will only be fixed after we've found some jade that was thrown into the river in ancient times. That makes sense, doesn't it? Wow, you're so knowledgeable! Was your friend also the one who told you these stories? You rule, little Mal. That's first-class guide material right there. Little Mal's a local, so of course he understands the place better than Paimon. Yep, and everyone will be really, really blessed and live happily ever after and all that. But I much prefer hearing stories about ancient wars and battles. She told me that the warriors back then were all giants who were over 10 feet tall. The warriors of Chenyu Vale were covered in tattoos, and they had these massive jade axes that could chop a person in half in the blink of an eye. That's great. And the Millith, led by none other than the Lord of Geo himself, were even tougher. They clad themselves in suits of armour that weighed over 1,000 pounds and fought with 100-pound spears. Apparently, everyone was at war back then. So much so that the Bishui River turned crimson red. Later on, the mountains to the south became full of ghosts from that area. Even now, those who wander through the mountains might still be able to catch their singing on the wind. Ah! I don't think these stories are meant for kids. Yeah, sounds terrifying. Hold on turns right. You shouldn't dwell on this stuff all the time. There's no way grown-ups would tell us these stories. They always say we're too young to hear them, and that they'll turn us rotten and stuff like that. But I'm old enough already. Hearing a story is not going to turn me into a monster. Besides, there aren't many adults still around who know these stories anyway. If my friend hadn't told me, I wouldn't even have known the stories about this picture. Okay, fine then. Guess we'll move on. So, the grown-ups were right to say that those ancient people threw the jade into the river from somewhere high up. But where exactly? And where did all the jade float off to? Oh, well, it must have sunk to the bottom, right? It's not that simple. If it was thrown in somewhere upriver, and even if it sank to the bottom, it would still be pushed downriver by the current, let alone after so many years. Besides, I've never heard talk of any ancient ritual jade being found upriver. Chenyu Vale is a small place after all. If there had been such rumours, everyone would know about them already. Hee, you know so much! You're a future scholar material for sure. But what if I don't want to be a scholar? They don't earn that much more, and it sounds like no fun. Then become a traveller, like us! What could be more fun than adventuring around the world? Seeing as we now know the site of the Rain Jade Riot, what should we do next? Let's observe how the river flows. If we want to see how the river flows, maybe it would be a good idea to try the tall watchtower of Yilong Wolf. You're a clever one, Miss Paimon. Hee, of course. Okay, let's head out. Alright, let's go. Thank you. I just try it. It's mainly for fun, so that anyone can like have something to listen to while they do the quests or something like that. Because a lot of people tend to skip massive chunks of dialogue. Look, from up here, you can clearly see how the water moves faster through those narrows, then slows down again as the river widens out. The jade must have stopped there. We should find what we're looking for there. Wow! You're such a real whiz kid. Paimon's been wondering though. What's that massive thing in the distance? That huge thing is the Jade Mouth, a legendary jade ring that an Adeptus threw into the water. Wait, the jade? Oh, but the river curves around there, so the current should actually speed up. But the river gradually gets wider there. Yeah, so the rapid flow around the bend might have resulted in things being deposited along the convex bank where it widens. There's actually a good chance that the jade is at the bottom of the river somewhere around Jade Mouth. Of course, that's assuming the course of the river hasn't been artificially altered. Not to mention, there's a fisherman's legend that goes something like, Jade shall rise from the sunken mouth, or something like that. Anyway, let's go over and take a look around first. Compared to Little Mao, Paimon feels like she's completely out of her depth. It's because my friend is amazing. She knows everything there is to know about the mountains, and she's taught me loads too. That's how I've learned so much. Better friends. Don't worry too much about it, Paimon. Yeah, that's right. Paimon has lots of other strengths. Whatever the case, let's go down and get on a bamboo raft. Woohoo! Yeah! Jade Mouth, here we come! Alright. Oh, it's pretty close. Okay, just jump off the bridge, I guess. And join this person down here. I assume. Yep. Bosu. So I'm coming aboard. Wait, is that Little Mao? Come, I'll take you. Alright, that was easy. Alright, Boatman, take us to Jademouth. Alright, Jademouth it is. The other two, you're tourists? Well, if you're here for sightseeing, there's not many locals. Oh, hey, could you say that? Mr. Boatman, are there any stories about Jademouth that I haven't heard before? Knowing you and how much you love your stories, kiddo, you must have heard them all by now. Tell me more, tell me more! Alright then. Well, I've heard it mentioned that the Jademouth was left behind by Rex Lapis when he marched through here to save people of Chenyu Vale. Legend has it that to prevent a natural advance from downstream, the local Adepti... You're making it up as you go, Gramps. There's no way Liu's navy came up this river. I've heard that the Jademouth was formed by a piece of jade left behind by a giant carp. In those days, a baddie god tried to redirect the river to drown the milliths stationed on both the banks in Chenyu Vale, but a giant white snake and a giant carp, who are subordinates, disobeyed her orders. The giant white snake held up the baddie god. She threw the jade she wore here. The jades pinned the river down, and ever since, we've had no more floods, and everyone can live peaceful lives on both sides of the river. You might understand a lot, kiddo, but you haven't seen that much. Take a closer look. There aren't any crops by this river. See, after it was pinned down by the jades, it's true that the river hasn't flooded, but that's also meant that it hasn't been able to provide irrigation for crops. So what was once a wide, gently flowing river is now a narrow, rapid tourist attraction. Such a river leaves no sustenance for the earth on its banks. And of course, that also means no people living peaceful lives on both its sides. Paimon gets it now. But did you just say that the Adepti were arresting the Lord of Geo, little Mel? That's how it was, all that time ago. Some people believed that the first Lord of all Liyue was Rex Lapis, but in Chenyu Vale we believed that before he came there were other gods in Adepti who protected our ancestors. I've heard Grandpa Lu say that the tea ceremony is actually for the Carp Adeptus who planted our first tea tree. Woo! But aren't these Adepti meant to be baddies? They're serving under a baddie god, after all. In some stories, they're the baddies, while in other stories, they're the goodies. But it was all such a long time ago. Even the grown-ups don't remember much, so they're always trying to bluff me. It's kind of just scrolling by itself. Talking about that friend of yours again? How can such a supernatural being be held to our simple codes of right and wrong? As far as we're concerned, all the forces have been blessed upon this land deserve our offerings. Ah, there you go again. Alright then, time to get off, we're here. Okay. Thanks, Gramps! Lots of text that I can't read. We're here, this is Jademouth. Alright. Such a huge chunk of jade! Even the other pieces of it are massive. Whoever it was that threw it down, Adeptus Snot must have been absolutely titanic! Adepti come in all shapes and sizes. They could be as tall as the clouds or small enough to hide amongst the pools and leaf. How'd the rest of it go again? Go to the Jademouth. Is that over this way? It is. What is going on in the chat? Well, here's the Jademouth! But how are we gonna find all that jade underwater? Ah, so that's how it is. The spring cries ripple through the vales. The shrines depart from the northeast shores. The heights and shallows in the southwest hide sun and earth from each other divide. The eternal whirlpool that never churns. The beautiful jade concealed within. What's that little mouse singing about? Sounds pretty complicated. It's one of our local folk songs. I heard an old granny singing it as she was gathering herbs. It means, if you look out from the center of the river to the banks on either side, you'll see two stone shrines hidden to the northeast and the southwest. These shrines keep the mighty whirlpool in the center suppressed. I understands the last bit, so the jade is all hidden beneath the whirlpool. Yep, sounds like we're going treasure hunting. Hooray! But the area between the northeast and southwest is so huge! After all, in a broad sense, the northwest and southwest on Jademouth can include pretty much the whole world. You're always thinking outside the box, Miss Paimon, but there's no need to worry. I've already had an idea where the shrines will be, because, well, my friend told me. Come on, let's roll. I have a question. Does anyone else think a giant maelstrom suddenly appearing might not be too great? Oh yeah! Won't that mean the boats will no longer be able to sail in and out of the wharf? Oh, don't worry about that. My friend told me that once we've done what we need to beneath, the whirlpool would disappear completely. Otherwise, how would all the boatmen carry on making a living? Wow! So it's not just a smart whirlpool, but I consider it one to boot. Let's get going then! Okay, investigate this. Oh, I guess the shrines are already on the map, that's cool. I guess because the guy knows where they are. Alright, I got the wrong way. Is it up or down? Okay, it's getting lower when I go up. Okay, this is probably it, I'm assuming. Lots of pine cones. Oh, grab that. Oh. G. Oh, there's two of them. Wait. Oh, there's another one over here. Okay. How about we try using a total energy travel? I did, but you messed it up, Paimon. Oh. Oh, wait, no, you go across. There we go. And then run over here and go across. Is that it? Okay, nice. Oh, we just do something here? Well, guess that settles it! Yo, the chest. Okay, that's this shrine done.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Is that a normal question, or... You like my videos? It's nice. Well... Ah, look, is that something glowing between the pearls? I don't know. I don't feel like I want to say my actual name properly yet. Ooh. So I guess we just fight all the treasure hoarders here? Oh wait, I didn't mean to...
Who's next?
Okay, throw all the... Oh no.
I swear by my sword!
That's annoying.
Speed of light! Cut to the chase!
Ignore the low damage numbers, I just randomly generate my team each day.
No time
So they don't really have artifacts. I mean, Jane and Child do, but the others don't.
Riptide!
With sword comes shadow! Incoming!
Oh, now we're fighting properly. Who dares disturb the tranquility of this place? Turn over all your positions to quench the fury of the Adeptus. Aren't you treasure hoarders? Where's all this Adepti fear talk coming from?
Fight this on for size!
I don't even know where the other guys are. We've been made these regular bugs, packing heat, Bruno's dust and out. Yeah, I don't know what they were saying. G. Okay. Wow, she really did know. Okay.
Now I
I wasn't able to read that in time.
Rest.
Who was it that we were giving stuff to? I think it was Nahito. Yeah. Fast reading is hard. Oh, what's this? Someone's notes? ... The spring's cries ripple through the vales, the shrines depart from the northeast shores, the heights and shallows in the southwest hide, sun and earth from each other divide, the eternal whirlpool that never churns. Oh, it's the thing that was saying me. We have found 2 shrines the legends speak of, and it seems they too are related to our ancestors in the mountains, but the meaning of the folk song mentioned above remains unclear. ... We don't have a clue what to do here. We're just running around like our headless chickens. Everyone got really worked up when they heard that our comrades excavating and shipping antiques were already making big morale. Who knows how much longer we'll have to stick together here, around here. Okay. Go back beneath the Jade. Ooh. Spooky. Oh, we're there. Ah! We haven't seen the whirlpool from the song yet. What should we do next? How about giving that adeptal energy of yours a try, Traveler? Okay. Try using your adeptal energy.
I could get used to this.
Like this. Go back beneath the Jade. I think I went too far. Yeah, I went too far. Okay. You know, we might be able to call the whirlpool forth if we try using that adeptal energy. Higher. Oh, this way. No, go back beneath the Jade. No, so that was the wrong way? Okay, this is confusing. And we look up at that. Oh, this way? Oh, I think that was it. Yep. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, that's not a normal whirlpool. Spirit adrift, alas. Quick look, the whirlpool's appeared. Where's the cup? Ah, just like the legend says, a golden cup. Huh, it's here again, Adeptus Fusion. Fusion? Oh, and now we're locked in here. Alright.
Just like we rehearsed!
You can run! Can't hide! Tidal wave!
Cut to the chase! Don't blink! Go as planned! Wind, hear me!
There we go. Pick that out. Claim the precious chest.
I hope the others find some.
Alright. Yeah, get back to following the cop. Oh, there's a chest there? No. I'll open that without even seeing it. I don't even know, I'm just getting more and more basically, by collecting all this. Well, waypoint, that's nice. Oh, what is this? David, Paimon, we meet again. And who might this be? Huh? We haven't met before? This little Mao. He's helped us so much along the way. No, we haven't met before. But you must be a good child, little Mao. Hello, and yes, that's me, miss. Aren't you an Adeptus? You are, aren't you? This is Adeptus Fusion. Thanks for all the help you've given, David and Paimon, little Mao. It's really the legendary Fusion, in the flesh! I can't believe this! I've heard so many stories about you, and now I know that you're not like some kind of big slippery carp, but a lady instead, like a big sister. The big carp? Honestly, what kind of stories have you been listening to, little Mal? One is indeed an adeptus, and as such can take forms as one pleases. This particular form is the most approachable one for conversing with humans. From what you've said, you have a very unique scent, little Mal. Have you met someone in the mountains before? Someone with golden eyes and a fair complexion, perhaps? Not exactly. Big Sis Fusion, you're not talking about one of your other friends, are you? My friends from the mountains doesn't sparkle like you do, but she's also really cool. She's helped me tons and taught me loads. So it was her after all. So your friend wasn't Adeptus Fusion after all? Huh. But Big Sis Fusion's my friend too now, isn't she? Of course, little Mal. I'm delighted to have made friends with you. Little Mal's met other Adepti? As for whether Little Mal's friend counts as an Adeptus or not, I'm not quite sure myself. After all, Adeptus is merely a title, and it's hard to say whether Adepti are even people. The word Adeptus is just like any other word, such as hero, villain, or idiot. No one is born an Adeptus, and no one shall remain an Adeptus forever. That's true! So you've met that friend of Little Mal's that we were talking about, right? Indeed. But it's been a long, long time since I last saw her, so now I suspect that I don't know her half as well as Little Mal does. I'm not even sure if I still count her as a friend. According to what Little Mal said, his friend wants to restore nature too. I would imagine so. Anyway, I must ask you all to take this piece of votive rain jade. I had originally hoped it might remain here, the same as it ever was, but I never expected it to grow quite so large. I used to love it so. The rain jade that you mentioned, did it rain down? Or make it rain? Or something? Of course not. After the great changes in our geology, the ancestors of the people of Chenyu Vale lost their ability to communicate with the heavens, and lost the guidance of emissaries whose beauty was as pure as moonlight. Henceforth they began to take jade, which glowed as gently as the light of the moon, and cast it into the river. As they did this, they would pray for good omens, for fertile land, for clement weather, and for their riverbanks to hold strong. Over time, these rituals grew in power until one day... Big Sis Fusion, what happened next? One day, the long war to become the gods who would reign over this world began. After all, the tradition lost all of its meaning. But though it was forgotten, its name is still passed down over generations. To cut a long story short, this piece of votive rain jade before us was the very last one ever to be thrown. Just as the part above the surface, when commanded by an Adepti art, can be made large enough to stop a flood, its core, too, had been swollen by uncontrolled Adeptal energy. Much of its power had dissipated into the surrounding area through the spirit veins. This power may also have affected the nearby flora and fauna, attracting and even making aberrations of them. We must be careful. Well, what? As far as I can tell, the adeptal energy that is dissipated nearby should be sufficient to reawaken the hibernating votive rain jade. If this is the case, we're one step closer to achieving our goal of nursing the water and soil back to health. Ahem. How should I say this? Deadwood and Paimon, thank you both. You're doing amazing things by choosing to help me, you know? And Little Mal, will you help me too? Will you help out your big sis? Of course! I want to restore nature too! Is that so? Well, that's good. You're very smart, Little Mal. You'll understand everything later. Alright, then let's go our separate ways for now. Once you've retrieved the adeptal energy-filled votive rain jade, we'll meet again by a deep pool shrouded in cloud and mist to the south. The south? Got it! Just gonna disappear again! Ah well, let's just do what Big Sis Fusion said and restore this voting rain jade's power. Speaking of which, what's it got to do with voting? Cece, you're not much brighter than Paimon. It's votive. Oh, right. It's so complicated. Though, since you mentioned it, what does votive even mean? And why is it called Rain Jade again? Exactly. What does it mean? Let's follow the Adeptus' instructions and search for the thing that we were told to search for. Where? Well, there's something down here to search. Can I search it without finding village hills? Again. Whoa, this jar! Something got bigger! Is this the adeptal energy fusion I was talking about? Gee, crystal flies. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to be chased by village hills the whole time. Alright. Something on here. Okay. Whoa, this is just regular stuff. Oh, there's like Sealy trapped in a cage over there. Wow, another strange phenomenon. Another lump. Is this also considered from adeptal energy? Okay, so we got one thing.
Bring it on.
Alright. Oh. That was harder to take out.
Barbados, guide us. Ha, nowhere to
No, I want to be attacking the big guy, not the tiny guy. Alright.
You're mine. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Speed of light. Ha, go as planned.
Okay, we're trapping him in this tiny little area.
Incoming.
The child's low. Alright. Taken out. I can follow the Sealy. Oh. Oh, there's a second Sealy. And a third Sealy. Oh, okay. Oh. The Sealies! And 3 of them! Miss Paimon, do you guys play often with Sealies? Haha! Play together! Yeah! Oh, okay, that's 2 of 4. Keep following the Sealies. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3. Jade Hill Guide. Wow, the Sealies are really
I
smart.
hope the others find
Sure,
some.
haha, yeah, that's it. Oh, we get Rise. Can I just make them all rise with the Adeptal Power? Gonna need Pyro though. Yeah, whatever, I'll just grab Jomia.
Let's go out and play.
Oh no! Okay, so it's time-based still. Yeah, okay. Bring that up. Shoot it. Bring that up. Shoot it. Oh, and then this one comes up. And we can grab the chest. Cool.
What do we have here?
Phew! That's finally over! So now we go up here. I'm gonna put Kale back on the team just because it's a team I've got for today.
I'll ensure your safety.
Alright.
of light.
Alright, we actually get slime from that, unlike everything else so far. Do we go down or do we stay up here? Did we miss something? This feels like the path back up. Doesn't seem to be something over here. Oh. Wait. Whoa! Paimon totally drenched! Ah! It's gone! What? Oh, there's something over there. I imagine that had something to do with it. Whoa. Oh. Do I have to fight the squirrels? No. Activate. Oh. Okay, we got out of there. Okay, careful you two, don't catch a cold. Catching a cold isn't the problem here. Investigate. Okay. Get out of there. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, we have to fight this one.
Just like we rehearsed. Why? Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Hey! Lowest one! I swear by my sword.
Child's not going to be very useful in this fight.
Don't touch me! Incoming!
That should be it.
Speed of light.
There we go. How I never knew a devil energy could turn into a force ball. So this is what Big Sis meant by future aberrations. It is, I would imagine. Okay. Now we head that. No, that's 3 out of 4 still. Wait. Oh, okay. Now I've got it. Whoa! So sudden! Right, what's the fastest way to head back? Probably not down there. Oh, up there. There we go. Okay, cool. Return to the votive rain Jade. This is a fun quest. Okay. The votive rain Jade looks totally different now. Looks kind of... Miss Paimon can't find the right words again. Seems like the Jade's starting to move! That's right, but according to the story, the riverbend should have lots of other votive rain Jades. Why does Big Sis Fusion only want this one? Look! It's shining! Almost as if it's resonating with the adoptal energy of you, Traveler! Why don't we try using that power, eh? Whoa. Oh. It made flowers. That should do it. Wow, awesome. It's suddenly become small. Yeah, Paimon didn't think it just changed sizes like that. Just that's a millennia-old treasure for you. Just like you said, little Mel. They could be as tall as the clouds, or small enough to hide amidst pool and leaf. Yeah, well, looks like the votive rain Jade's in our hands now, so you're reliable, Traveler. Hey, Paimon worked hard too! Paimon's amazing. So, you're gonna take us to that deep pool shrouded in cloud and mist to the south now, right? Clouds and mist. I think Chenyu Vale really does have places like that. Tell us, Glad. Tell us, little guide, and Paimon will take you there. Do you remember the place Mountain mentioned? The spot where we met? That place is super foggy, and I know of a secret cavern that leads there. Even other locals don't know about it. It was my friend who showed me the way. Since you're my friend too, Paimon, I'll tell you all about it. A friend in the mountains. Are they connected to Adeptus Vision? She's told me lots of stories, and quite a few of them were about Big Sis Vision. Well, any friend of yours is a friend of ours too. In fact, Paimon will meet her on the way. Shall we go? Paimon's gonna take you to all the place you mentioned, little Mal. Take us away, Miss Paimon. Alrighty then, let's go! It allows us to just teleport around, which is nice. Jade, oh Jade, grant me my wish. We've got a couple achievements so far. And more that I didn't claim yet. Alright. So there's these over here, and then if can I quickly rush over here and account? Yep, okay. Huh? Why did the man disappear when we were looking? Are you right up ahead of us? There's lots of monsters around here. Let's go up and have a look.
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
Ooh, venturing into an area where I haven't actually unlocked the map for. Sorry. Traveler, Paimon! Eek! Mal, look out behind you! Wait, your friend, you say? That's right. I told you before that I had lots of friends, didn't I? Well, I just happened to meet her, so I got a hold of her to introduce you. Well, hello? We're friends of Little Mouse. He's David, and Paimon's name's Paimon. She's afraid of strangers. I usually call her Bluey, because I don't really know her name. Don't you worry about that. Traveler and Paimon are great people. They've been accompanying me on my adventures. They're real experts in mountains and forests, too. I know. I've seen. Answer me this one thing. Where did you gain the power to suppress nature? Suppress nature? What do you mean? Plants pursue the sunlight and fertile soil, creating fruit fit for the birds and beasts to consume. Their digested seeds are scattered, and those which consume seeds and fruit become bait for predators. Thus does everything return to the land. The snake hidden in the branches, the fish in the mountains, and the beast of the forests. Traveling in the realm of nature is wonderful. So why have you come? Oh, come on, Bluey, you don't have to be so fierce. You raised two questions. My adeptal energy comes from Adeptan Fusion. Our goal is to nurse the soil and water in Chenyu Vale. And the adeptal energy we use comes from Adeptus Fusion. Exactly! Something's off about Chenyu Vale. It's natural conditions. So Adeptus Fusion lets that help. If we don't, well, the tea leaves in Qioying Village are going to turn out worse and worse, and the village itself might decline. That's why she wanted us to form the Rain Jade Right, which will restore the area. The Rain Jade Right. I see. You've answered two of my questions. You may ask me two, also. Huh? Why do I have to do that? Give and take. It's only natural. You have one more question. Wait, that one counted? Oh, whatever. You asked Travel. Do you know Adeptus Fusion? Yes, I do know Fusion. Basically, Adeptus Fusion asks us to help nurse the soil and water in Chenyu Vale, so that the tea leaves in Qioying Village will recover their original flavour. The new tea leaves taste better, more like before. More like... Whoa! And just like that, she's gone! Don't worry about it, Paimon, she's like that. Sometimes, when I'm not looking, she'll vanish into the shadow of the trees. Then at others, the sun might dazzle me, or the birds might call overhead, and there she is. In any case, Guess we're all friends now. Let's hope so. Just don't worry about it, David. Chloe's not big on politeness, but she's always been like that. Yeah, friend's pretty strange, little Mel. Is she? Well, for all you know, you might be the one. You might seem strange to others. I mean, not only can you use adeptal energy to make the most disappear, but you can make the golden stone things appear and vanish, and even turn into a cup and fly around like in the stories. You've got a point. That said, Paimon couldn't have imagined that the friend you always spoke about was, well, monster. Seems a bit rude, and the thing might be pretty offensive. That's right, your friend's so blue. No wonder you call her Bluey. That's why I've never told anyone. If the adults knew that we were friends, they might lock me up. Wait, really? You'd go to actual prison? No, not like that. They just wouldn't let me go out, make me wash my face, and force me to read my books. I wouldn't get to play in the mountains anymore. And that's why I've never told anyone. But you're my friend, so it's fine. Anyway, come with me. There's an awesome place I'd love to show you. Okay. Do. The chest here. Healer chills. Oh. It seems to be dinner time. I might have to leave this here. I wasn't exactly planning on doing this whole quest in one day anyway, so I think this might be a good place to stop. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna end this here today. It's been fun, but I gotta go have dinner and do some other stuff. I reckon I'll probably continue this one tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know what time though.